I'm Anita and welcome to my channel. This is the 10th and the last video sharing with you my journey of healing mild spinal stenosis, a herniated L4 disc and sciatica. Let me tell you, it's been a journey. I'm not completely fully healed now, but I am getting closer to 100%. So my healing journey continues, but this is 10 videos that I've shared with you, at least documenting the foundation of my healing and letting you know that it works. It really works if you do it. Super simple exercises, but very powerful indeed. So today what we're going to do is continue to strengthen the buttocks, the core, and yeah, you take it from there. I hope that it's been helpful. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you on the mat. Right, I have a foam roller with me here, a hard one. You can also use a yoga block or even a stool if you don't have a foam roller. I also have a resistance band, some ankle weights. So there's going to be a little progression to this practice depending on where you're at. I'm now towards the end. All right, let's begin. So we're going to lie down on the floor and we're going to start off with a single-legged bridge lift, but I'm going to put my foot on the foam roller. You have the option of keeping your foot either on the floor, or you can also use a yoga block to elevate your foot on. So resting the upper arms onto the floor, draw the tailbone under, draw the navel in, just keeping the right leg lifted, and we exhale, lift, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down. 3, 4, 5, we go up to 15, 6, 7, of course you do as many as you can, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Initially, when I started off that, it was uncomfortable in the hamstring. It felt like it was just cramping up, so it's gotten so much better. And that's why it's important that you do it in stages if you find that that happens to you. So let's shift it over to the right side. Engage the core, draw the tailbone under a little bit, and then exhale and inhale. And you want to make sure that you really squeeze the bottom of your buttocks here and hamstring, the back of the thigh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Yes, so good. You can draw the knees into your chest a little bit. I'm going to get a yoga block to place behind my head and let the head and the neck feel like it's in a comfortable position. Resting the arms at the side, find frog legs. We're going to exhale, draw the navel in as we lift the tailbone, and then inhale, extend. Exhale and inhale. Making sure that when you extend the legs, that you squeeze your inner thighs together and only extend the legs so far that your lower back, middle back is still on the floor. And as you extend the legs, draw your front ribs in. Try to soften your jaw, soften your face, have that little Mona Lisa smile on your face. Feeling that the midsection is doing the work. Good, let's do one more. Excellent, and release. Take the block away. All right, draw in through the core, and then gradually roll up. We're going to do that single-legged butt lift one more time. This has done wonders for my sagging, middle-aged, menopausal butt. I have to say. Starting to get a little lift. All right, exhale and inhale. Try to go for another 15. But of course, meet yourself where you're at and find the level that works for you. 8. Exhale up, inhale down. Good, and release. It's always fun when you feel those positive changes, you know, with the strength and also the tone happening. All right, second side. Exhale up, inhale down. 2, 3. It's functional and a little vain. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Yay! So good. Draw the knees in, give yourself a little stretch, okay? Move the legs away, drawing through the core, and roll yourself up, okay? We're going to come sideways now into a forearm side plank. We're going to work our way up towards 1 minute. I have 3 different levels for you. Either keep both of your legs bent on top of each other, stacked, one leg extended, one leg bent, or as I'm going to do, both legs extended. So it's completely up to you. Meet yourself where you're at. Lift, hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. Your top arm can stay behind your head, or you can reach the arm out. Unfortunately, there's a wall there in front of me, so I can't. Okay, full breath in, full breath out. I'm doing my left side, which is where I have the herniated discs. So this side on me was very weak when I first started, so I could only do it for 30 seconds. But if you keep doing this, you'll start to notice that you do get stronger. And that 1 minute is the perfect amount of time. We're almost there. Good. Excellent. Okay, changing it for the other side. These are the ones that are always good to do with somebody, because doing them on your own is always challenging. So find your position, either both legs bent one leg bent, one leg extended, or both legs extended. And here we go. Breathe in and breathe out. I always like to focus on my breath here, so I inhale fully, exhale completely, and I'll get to like 15 full breath cycles or so. Good, stay with it, we're halfway there. All right, if you need to come out of it, and just notice the time, and then over time, you will increase time. Expand time. Yeah. It really feels lovely to extend the arm out. You get a good stretch of the side body. Yay, there we go. It's done. It's done. Okay, now find your resistance band. I'm going to put it above our knees. I'm lying over on my left side. You can use a pillow underneath your head if you want to. Our legs are going to be in a 90-degree angle, flexing the feet, keeping the hips on top of each other stacked. Draw in through the core, and I'll just lift and lower the top leg. Up to 20. 3. Exhale up, inhale down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and you'll feel the strength all the way through the outer upper hip and outer thigh. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Just keep the legs in the 90-degree angle. We're going to twist from the bottom of our ribs, opening up the chest towards the ceiling. You can open the right arm out to the side. You can take your left hand to the left hip and draw the hip away. And you'll feel this stretch now into the right side of your spine and upper hip. I like to do this one afterwards. Good. And rotate back to what was your front and push yourself away and come up. Yeah, if you've been following this series, go over to the other side. You might notice that I'm moving so much more easily from side to side. It is still important to pay attention to your transitions from side to side, though, even though you're getting better, but it's easy to forget. So legs in a 90-degree angle, hips are stacked. You can take your thumb, draw the hip away, draw in through the abdomen, and then lift and lower, up and down for 20. So just exhale up, inhale down. And of course, this is my left side where I have the sciatica. So this one has really helped a lot. Don't have as much range of motion as my right side, but it's definitely getting so much better. Now I'm working with a pretty heavy resistance band. So change up your resistance depending on how you feel. Like my range of motion is less here, so it's important just to find your range of motion. I lost track of how many reps I was on. See, when I talk and try to count at the same time, it just doesn't work for this menopausal brain. It's good training though, to try. Good, and release. All right, hold the legs in that 90-degree angle and then rotate from the bottom of your ribs and open. Yeah, my mic is a bit in the way on the right side. And now you'll feel the stretch into the left side there. So good. Rotate back to your front, push it away, and come up. Now we can take the band off, and did you guess it? We will do a forearm plank. So there are different levels that you can do. 1 minute. You can keep your legs extended, or if you find that that is too much, you can always lower the knees to the floor, like that. Okay, hold it just for as long as you can. Breathe in and breathe out. Push the floor away from you. Wrap the shoulder blades into your armpits. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the full extension from your heels to the crown of your head. Full breath in, full breath out. A few more seconds left. Oh, good. And release. Sit back into a child's pose. Draw the hips back. And if you want to extend your left arm to the side while the right arm is bent, and you'll get a stretch into the left hip and the left side waist. And then move it over to the other side. Good. Okay, I'm going to add on my ankle weights. If you have them, feel free to add them on. If you don't have them, no worries. I did these next exercises for a long time without the ankle weights, and now I've just found it helpful to add them. So we're going to lie on the side like we did, resting the head on the arm or use a pillow. We're going to have the legs on a bit of an angle, flexing the feet, letting the knee and to the knee touch, an internal rotation, and then the heel and the heel touch, an external rotation. So you can exhale and inhale just freely, making sure that your hip stays still, engaging in through the core. You can do about 20 of these as well. So knee to knee and heel to heel is 1 rep. So breathe with it. So this gets into the inner thigh and also the outer thigh. And it adds an internal and an external rotation to it. You also feel it, in your buttocks, in what's called the external hip rotators. So doing ankle to knee, pigeon pose, that's the area that we stretch with those positions. And here we're strengthening them with this. Good, 1 more. And release. Great. Then take the top leg in front of the bottom leg. You can hold on to the ankle, extend the bottom leg out, root into the front foot, and lift and lower the bottom leg. So this is just the old-fashioned Jane Fonda inner thigh lift. And all of these exercises, which are floor-based, another 20 repetitions of this one, I just find them really timeless, very effective. And I've gotten the most out of these exercises than trying a lot of these modern day movement exercises. So it's worked for me. I hope that, you know, this can help and support and work for you as well. Stay with it. Good, and release. Okay, push away, come up, and change it over to the other side. At least this has given a nice little foundation to build upon. Knee to knee, heel to heel. All right, and on that side where you have the sciatica, maybe go a little bit slower. All right, and really feel, if you feel like any twinges at all, which is what I felt, you know, through the sciatic nerve. It often feels like it's the hamstring, but it's not the hamstring, it's more that sciatic nerve which runs, you know, along the hamstring, that you feel it in, or at least I felt it in. So getting this internal and external rotation, I found, has helped to, you know, create a little bit more strength into all of these muscles where the sciatic nerve runs. And then getting that strength in has then helped to then be able to stretch. So the strength and the stretch go hand in hand, like hand in glove. Good, one more, like 20. You just count on your own. That's the safest bet. Don't trust me. Never been a good counter my whole entire yoga and fitness career. All right, 20 of the inner thighs. And I knew that when my students and clients started to realize that I was not a good counter, then they started to count on their own. When that happens, you know that the student is paying attention, and that's always a good thing. Pay attention. Don't trust your teacher 100%. I'm not doing myself a service when I'm saying that, but you know, that is truly what I mean. Don't do things blindly. Okay. Yay, so good, so good. Okay, last one here. We're going to come to all fours position. Keep the arms about shoulder distance, legs about hip distance. We're going to do two different exercises in this position. We're going to extend the left leg and the right arm, and then draw it in. We'll do 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it there. Cross the left knee to the outside of the right leg and extend. 1, 10 of them. 2, 3, and if you feel that it's too much to keep the arm lifted, of course, lower it down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Sit it back, just stretch it out. Lean your left hip to the left as you extend the left arm to the right. Good. And come back to the center. Last one. Yay. Okay. Extending the right leg and the left arm. 2, 3. Engage your core. 4, 5. It's only the arm and the leg that's moving. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it. Cross the leg and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yay, yippee-yi-yo. Let your hips move to the right as you bend to the left, extending the right arm to the left. Just a little stretch there into the right hip and side body. Good. Okay, take the ankle weights off if you have them on. And then we're going to lie down on the floor. Find yourself a yoga strap or a scarf, belt, anything that you have. And then first let your lower, middle, and upper back settle in. Let your hips settle in. Ah, that's an accomplishment. Cross the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Draw the knee away. Keep the left foot flexed. You can stay here, or you can lift the leg. You can hold on to the foot and the knee. So you're helping the left foot to move towards your chest and the left knee to move away. You can also hold behind the right thigh. Yeah. You can just hold the leg here as well and extend your right leg if you feel that that's okay. That's what I've been doing lately. And remember, you can also keep the foot on a chair or a wall, the right foot, that is. Okay, so breathe very deeply into the outer upper hip, into those external hip rotators that we've worked so much now. Great, and then release that. All right, let that settle in a little bit, and we'll repeat that on the other side. Hold on to the foot and the knee or the thigh, or hold around the left leg, or if you want to just hold the right leg, extend the left leg out, you can also do that. Oh, this is one stretch that has really been the savior throughout this all. I never knew really the importance of this stretch, this position, and the value of it, and I surely do now. I kind of brushed it off, to be honest, before, but now this one has been my lifeline. All right, release. Anytime I felt that sciatic nerve like acting up, this has been my go-to. And I'm going to take the strap around the foot and hold. You might notice, and I mentioned this in earlier videos in this series, that after you've done that ankle to knee and now stretch, notice if you feel like there's a little bit more space and ability to stretch it, right? So even though I have a lot of flexibility because the sciatic nerve got in the way, I just wasn't able to stretch fully. The right leg can be bent or it can be open the leg out to the side if you want to, stretching the inner thigh and also getting deeper into the right hip. Good. Lifting the leg. Yeah. And now we'll change it to the other side. Right, just leveling off. Keep the left leg either bent or extended. And you can open the leg out to the side. Yeah, it's been fun to make this series as I've been healing. You know, just to show the progression of what can happen, you know, even to a yoga teacher and personal trainer when injured. And it's important to listen to the body, you know, as we go along, you know, to do the work, but also to give rest and know that fine line between effort and rest. And I definitely can vouch for this series. It's helped me out tremendously. And I hope that anyone who has lift a leg up, has a herniated disc and sciatica, can benefit from it. So please share it with your friends if you have a friend also who is suffering. Draw in and gradually come up. Yeah, lovely. Thank you so much. That's it. Let me know in the comments if this felt good. Yeah, from now on, I of course continue my healing. I am not fully healed yet, but this is a great foundation for me to continue on. So whatever I share on my channel from now on will be my continued healing, to put it that way. Yeah, thank you for joining me. Let me know in the comments, share with me and share with your friends.